Hey guys, Lauren here.
Hey, it's me too. Well, how many?
We're going to be talking about Pretty
Little?
Liars right now. About last night. Shh. We got a secret. Can you keep it? Taking this one to the grave. Shh. Do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Shh. We're going to be talking about what happened and how we feel, and maybe we'll talk about who we think AD is. Where should we start?
Start all the way from the beginning.
Okay, so the beginning, we find out that Spencer and Toby are alive.
Yes.
And Toby's fiance is in coma, so there's a chance she'll probably die in the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
Alon.
I think she's gonna stay alive, but then later she's gonna die. Because sometimes if you're alive, then later you die because of the coma.
Yeah, she's in it because it might help her. AD came up with this game for them to play. That's what was in the present.
Yeah. So if you thought that was a map, it's not actually a map. I know it looks like it would, but it's actually a game board. Because I actually thought it was gonna be a game because it's called the A game. Pretty Little Liars, the A game.
Pretty Little Liars Endgame.
Yeah, that. And it kind of makes sense why it showed a game board.
Yeah, it looks like AD's version of Monopoly meets Truth or Dare, because there's Truth or Dare in it, Harmony.
Yeah.
And weren't you freaking out when Spencer was picking Dare? Because it could have been something really, really bad, and luckily it wasn't. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was when she...
I thought it was go see a crazy friend, and then it showed a picture of
in the hospital. So yeah, and then it showed Toby. So that's all it was. And some people think that was Toby, and that's why the 80s Toby, and that's why they were saying to go see him. Some people think it's Toby, and that's why AD wanted Spencer to go see him. But the thing is, if AD's Toby, why would AD shoot Spencer?
And why would he get himself in a car accident?
They're saying that the car accident has nothing to do with AD, which I'm finding that hard to believe, because everything bad usually is because of AD.
Yeah, because if he was AD, why would he almost kill himself?
The thing, though, is, if he is AD and the accident happened, it could happen because he was leaving right after being AD, and maybe he was in a hurry or not being careful, and then he crashed. Or, who knows, maybe he crashed on purpose. I doubt that, though.
Or, who knows, maybe he crashed on purpose, but didn't do it so bad, and did it so she can have a coma and he survives.
Yeah, because sometimes in real life, people do that. Those crazy people like that. AD is probably crazy. Well, we know they're a psychopath, he or she or they, because it could be more than one person.
Or who knows, maybe they just act like they're a psychopath, but sometimes they're a little psychopath, and sometimes they're not so psychopath.
Okay.
To me, I think it's probably Wen or...
Wen is too obvious, because at the end they show AD dressed up as a doctor with the blue scrubs and the blue gloves. I think Wen is too obvious, and if it's Wen, the show is giving it away by having him dressed up as a doctor when he was a doctor or pretended to be a doctor, because it might be fake that he was a doctor, but since he was a doctor, whether he was really a doctor or not, that's giving it away if it's Wen. So I don't want it to be him. Plus, like people are saying on YouTube, Wen would kind of be boring unless they come up with a good story.
Well, do you know how Wen is gonna help him Spencer find out who's AD?
Yeah, plus there's a rumor that Wen comes back to help Spencer find out who AD is.
Okay.
If he's AD, why would he help Spencer find out who AD is by
Okay, Mom.
if he is? It's
Mom.
like, come on now.
Mom.
What?
Dewey says he can use her to make her not think he's AD because he's helping.
That's true also. And maybe he might not be AD, but he could be on the AD team.
Or who knows, maybe he's helping AD.
That's what being on the AD team
Or who
is,
knows,
son.
maybe he has a brother and it's AD.
Some people think he's supposed to be part of the plot twist when, and I think the part of him to be part of the plot twist, I think it's the part where he helps Spencer find out who AD is. It's either that or he's going to be somebody's brother. And some people think he's Allison's crazy husband who died's brother. Some people think he's Caleb's brother. People think he's the brother of somebody. Sorry for the light shining in on me. And there's a good chance that Wen could be somebody's brother because we never met his family.
And Dewey says what could happen though.
What?
Dewey says it can't be Wen, but they're just tricking us, and it sounds like it's gonna be Wen, and it's actually Ian, and who knows, maybe he's alive and he has a brother.
Yeah, or like if it's Ian, cause there's rumors that somebody's coming back on the show that we thought was dead, and AD can stand for after death.
Oh, and by the way, do you know that guy? Allison, Allison's husband. It was fake.
Yeah,
Him and Ian kind of look alike.
maybe a little bit.
Dewey says they can be twins,
Yeah, that's true.
and Ian and that what's his name can work together, and he almost died. What's it called? Husband. It was actually him, and then Ian is getting revenge.
That's true. Or, who knows, maybe Ian had a twin, and that was his twin that died, and Ian's alive. Or maybe they
killing him.
Or they faked Ian's death because they faked Mona's death. Also, maybe Ian did die and his twin's AD. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe his name's not actually Ian, and it's actually a different name, and it's that guy's his twin, and his name's Ian, but and wait, no, I'm saying this one. Anyways, it's probably it can be Ian because it's probably Ian's twin, and it says he's Ian, but he's not Ian.
Okay. Also, whoever AD is, maybe the initials are AD, but it shouldn't be Allison because everybody knows her initials are AD, and that would be giving it away. That's kind of silly.
I would probably be like, Salsa Allison. That's pretty easy to know.
Talking about Alice, speaking of Allison, last night she was being a bitch. Wasn't she, Harmony?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and we don't like Paige. Well, I don't like Paige. Harmony, do you like Paige?
Not really that much.
I don't think anybody likes Paige. And if she turns out being AD, I will be really, really mad. Because, first off, we've had enough of Paige, and I want her just to go bye-bye. I don't want her to be Paige. I don't want her to be AD. I want her out of the show for good. Like, I don't mind if she'll get killed off. AD should, like, do something to her. Come on now. Also, what's up with Ezra? He's always leaving. Like, he told Oya that he's going to New York to see Nicole's parents, and then on the first part of season 7 for the finale, he kisses Nicole and he's like gone. How do we know that's not a fake video? Like, I think there's a big chance that Ezra's AD.
Or there's a thing called cheating.
Yeah, or I think there's a big chance of Ezra being AD, and I would like that. And there's also a chance for Oya to be AD. Anybody could be AD. By the way, I think that's clever and awesome, the board game. A lot of fans are saying they want to make their own.
We have another thing I want to say. Dewey says AD can also be Ian, and I'm not okay. And,
you just said that already, like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, this is like the same thing
Well,
what I
less than
said,
that.
but except I didn't say the other part of it. Do you know how I said Ian can have a twin, and it's actually that doctor guy?
When?
Yeah. Julia says when, cause wait, no, I don't mean that doctor guy. I mean Allison's husband.
Oh, that one. Yeah. 'Cause they both seem to be fake doctors and from like the same area. So there's a chance when an fake doctor that was married to Allison, or Archer Elliot, whatever his name is, there's a chance that maybe they're twins or brothers or cousins or something.
Or there's a chance they're twins and the guy in his brother Ian didn't actually die, and that fake doctor guy is he died.
Yeah, 'cause he was killed on the on earlier and later in the first half of season 7.
And that psycho that fake doctor guy, he can actually be he probably has a twin brother, and he's actually Ian, and his brother died.
'Cause remember Elliot, Archer, whatever the heck his name is, he was wearing a bunch of masks. Remember? Like, he wore a mask of Weldon. Who knows? It could even be Weldon, and Weldon was wearing a mask of Elliot and himself. I don't know. It's so confusing.
Or that cop with the blonde hair, what's his name, Elliot or whatever.
The cop with the blonde hair. You mean Toby?
No. I mean that guy that showed with the mask. Duh.
Beating Allison up?
You do not know what I'm talking about.
What was I gonna say?
Not
Anyway, we know that Peter's really Melissa's dad, and like he's probably the dad of a lot of people because he's a player. And I'm glad. And no matter what, even though we found out Mary Drake is Spencer's mom, Veronica is gonna always be her mom. She's the one that's raising her and been there for her. And by the way, the people that think Veronica is AD, I hope not, because Spencer's already dealing with enough. She's probably already upset that her mom hid something that big from her. Right, Harmony?
Yep.
Well, we can't wait for next week, and we'll talk about next week's too. Want to do that?
Sure. It was bye.
Okay, tell us who you think 80 is. Did it change? Did your opinion change last night? Mine really didn't, because it's just one of the last 10 episodes.
Yeah.
It was an okay episode. The best part was the ending when Jenna was talking to AD and he gave her the Braille notes. And she goes, Endgame! Okay. Have a good night and see you, or you'll see us next Tuesday or Wednesday. Remember, there's some secrets that are still being kept, and hopefully we find them out soon. Shh. Peace, love,
Me.
harmony, and pretty little liars. Bye.